Welcome back. Thank you, Sam, and everybody over at Team Summit for everything y'all do. We appreciate you. So I'm here with Elle from Boost Oxygen. How are you, Elle?
I'm doing good on this fine spring day.
Yeah, it feels like summertime out there, or springtime, I guess, at least.
Yeah, or wintertime maybe.
Yeah, depending on the next few days, depending on how it goes.
Yeah.
So Elle comes by and chats with us about Boost Oxygen every week, comes in studio, so we're live out there. We're talking about Boost Oxygen, everything great going on with them. For those that have used Boost and know how well it works, we still have the thing that they just think it's air in a can. Why is Boost worlds apart from just air?
It is funny, you know, even though we're so popular worldwide, we're in 50 countries, we do get the occasional person now and then that still thinks it's just air. And doesn't really understand probably what air really is. Air is mostly nitrogen, actually. And at sea level, it's only 21% oxygen, and it's less when you're up here. So air is worlds apart from 95% pure oxygen. A lot of things that are in air, which is really interesting, is not just the nitrogen, but it's all the other particles that are flying around. It could be pollen, it could be pollution, it could be debris if you're a construction site, it could be vapors if you're dealing with paint fumes, things like that. So there's a lot of things that's in air that you know, can affect your respiratory system and how much oxygen you're getting in you. So if you're super lucky, there's no pollution, there's no debris, everything is perfect, and you're at sea level, you're getting only 21%, even at best. So now having 95% pure oxygen, worlds apart. So this is aviator's oxygen. This is the same oxygen you breathe when you're flying in a plane. So, you know, if they just didn't have that in the plane, you'd have a really big struggle there. So 95% pure oxygen is a big difference between that and air.
Excellent. Like I said, and with allergy season, certainly as we're talking, as it's warming up, allergy
Yeah.
season is going to be upon us within days. It probably would have been here already. We have that other storm coming through. People always ask about the science behind supplemental oxygen and the Boost brand in particular. What's the research and data supporting this particular product?
That's a good question too, because we get that a lot. You know, what is the research behind it? And what's wonderful about oxygen, supplemental oxygen research, is it's not something we necessarily had to go do. That's out there already. Oxygen, supplemental oxygen has been in use for a long time. So we didn't invent oxygen, you know, we just invented the packaging to be able to carry it around and make it effective and have enough in there. So we have a lot of research that's on our website that talks about the benefits of supplemental oxygen, as well as what it does to your body, what VO2 max means, which is, you know, getting the most oxygen into your body, oxygen saturation, all that wonderful stuff. And then we have some studies that were done specifically with Boost, with our cans as well. So people ask that a lot, and that's a great resource. If you're kind of a science geek, I know there's a guy over at Christie Sports that's really into science, and he just eats that stuff up. He loves the fact that we have that research right on our website.
Love it. Well, we're in a day and age where people like to do their own research and read up on those kind of things anyway, so that's all good information. So we've got new flavors here. We've got the orange, we've got all kinds of different flavors. What's the story on these?
Well, it's funny that you should say flavors. A lot of people say that, and there's a big difference between a flavor and an aroma, although they're connected. So your nose and your mouth are connected. Your olfactory gland is what's in your nose. You have taste buds in your mouth, and they create a different experience, and they do something different in your body. Ours are aromas, and they're put in there specifically for aromatherapy benefits. I bring up rosemary, which is our think tank, as an example a lot, because rosemary is one of the oldest herbs on the planet for medicinal uses. Couple centuries old. They mentioned it even in Shakespeare. The thing with rosemary, if you want to have those benefits for the brain, the cognitive support, you do have to smell it. It does have to go to your olfactory gland. What's great about when you inhale something, it's connected, so it still hits your olfactory gland, which means you'll get those aromatherapy benefits. If you ate rosemary pieces, it doesn't have the same benefits for cognitive support. So each plant has its own little job, and some of them you have to smell, some of them you have to put on your skin, and some of them you have to eat. So we were very specific on making sure that these are ones that for aromatherapy benefits specifically. And all of them have a little job. So yeah, big difference, but good question. And a lot of people say that, and it is a big difference.
That's awesome. I had no idea all the impacts that rosemary has on that, so that's fantastic. So if you got the menthol if you're looking for that crisp kind of cooling, you got the rosemary, the orange if you're looking for something a little bit sweeter. They've got aromas for kind of whatever your particular needs or wants might be. Where can we learn more information about Boost Oxygen as a whole?
Well, Boost, we have a lot of information on our website. The Learning Center is an amazing place to go research things. It's really nice to learn about the aromas because they have medicinal benefits, even though they taste good or smell good. The big one with the whole pandemic has been the menthol eucalyptus. And one, feels good on the lungs, but also if you go read up on this on our website, it'll show you all the other reasons. There's like 50 reasons that are used for menthol eucalyptus. So our website, our learning center, it has the science, it has fun information, it has fun facts on oxygen. It's not all boring science stuff, not that that's boring, but there's some fun stuff too, some fun videos too.
Excellent. Well, I always feel the need to kind of touch on it. If I'm sitting at home or I'm sitting in my hotel or my condo this morning and we're watching this live, good morning, then where can I find Boost Oxygen right here in Summit County?
Summit County, like I always say, we're very lucky. We have it kind of at our fingertips. We have it at a store like Walgreens, but we'll also have it in restaurants, cafes. It's usually within, half a mile of wherever you're located. And you can use our store locator to look that up. But what's interesting to know is we sell it in 50 countries. So use that store locator, find it near you. We have places in Tennessee. Walgreens is a nationwide spread there. So you can find it in Walgreens. I think we have 40 Walmarts that carry it in Florida. So just look on that store locator. You can find it right near you. And if you really just don't want to leave the house and you want it shipped right to your house, online, all of them available, including the Sport.
Including the Sport Orange. This is my favorite one, this guy right here. Well, Elle, thank you for coming by this morning. It's always a pleasure. Appreciate you coming by. Go to boostoxygen.com for more information. Stop by, pick one up before you go out this weekend. And stay tuned. We've got the Bogs watching in just a little bit after this.